Hi everybody and welcome to the demo of Chroma, your awesome ad platform. So I'm going to try to make this video brief and try to get to the main point. So right here you have your brand kits. You can add whatever brand kits you want. So that will explain when I go to the create here what you're actually seeing when I select the brand kit. So you're actually selecting one of your logos here to actually be on your ad. Okay, so we'll go back to create real quick. We're gonna call this we'll just make it a Chroma one. And we're gonna use that Digital Media USA 2, and we're just gonna put some text here. And this is just about Chroma. And go. Basically just gonna watch this. This meter's gonna run and get your ads done lickety split. Okay, so as we come back, we have our ads are created. Chroma gets it done. You can click here to just download all your ads if that's what you want to do, regenerate, and create sales page. So we'll get to that after. So these here is bulk edit controls, as it says here. So you can change your ad copy, your text colors, everything. So what has been generated is right here, which is a total. If you look here, it says 144 ads were generated for your brand. So as you scroll through, you can see you have your curiosity gap variations, and just every size that you're gonna need for any platform. If you want to view it, you can pull it up closer. And as you can see, I put my brand on here. That's optional, in which I put it on here, but you can quickly remove it. So as you scroll through, you can see all the different ads that were generated. So 143 ads that were created in under a minute or two. Okay, so that's what Chroma does right out of the box. So once you have all this, you can go through here and edit everything. So I'll go individually and show you some of the edits here. You can edit the ad individually by going in here and edit and changing all this, design, copy, backgrounds. That's advanced. But you could change all of this from in here. But you also have your global settings, is what these are right here. So I'll just filter these out, and I'll just say display leaderboards or Facebook feeds. And I'll select all of these because I filtered, so it's only showing me those right there. So if I want to change the ad copy on all of those, I could just come here and type my own ad copy in. If I want to highlight the text, I can come here and highlight the text. So pick a color you want to highlight the text in, and it'll apply to those 18. So it's only the 18 that we've chosen that we're actually applying this to, and we've only chosen the headline. So as you can see, that's what it did to the headline. You can do the same thing to the sub. just by changing it right here. Background, you can use stock images, Upsplash, and that kind of stuff. You can also do an AI creation, or you could just choose a solid color here. Or you can upload your own image if you have an image that you want to upload to have for the background. Background gradients, you could just choose one, and it will convert all of these into this gradient, and I'll apply that to those 18. So as you can see, that's what it did to the ads. It added the gradient backgrounds. You still have your highlighted text. You come down here, you can change the style of your headline, sub-headline, body style, your call to action. You can change that as well. But another cool thing here is you can just add your website. So and with that being said, you can also highlight it. I'll say blue and the text color white, and I'll just say apply to those 18. You can see it's already pretty much done, and if you view it, you see how I put your website down there at the bottom. And of course, if you want to get rid of any of this stuff, you just clear it and it'll take it all away. Okay, so now that we've got our ads the way we want them, we'll filter this out and put all the ads back up there, all formats. That's 143 ads, so you know how graphics are. It might take a minute for them to all completely load. So we're back to all of our ad templates. As you can see, it lets you know what they're best sized for, but it covers every size, including your curiosity gap. So just like we did with the 18, you can do it with all the ads. If you want to change anything on all of them, you just basically apply. If you don't have those selected, you can clear selection. So now there's nothing selected. So now whatever you do here, it applies to all of the ads. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And say now you got everything done, your ads are created, you're happy with them, great, great, great. But now it's time to start driving traffic, so you click here to create your sales page. Kind of pick your style, playful creative, we'll say startup tech. Choose a logo, that's optional, I'm not going to bother right now. For upgraded users, you can hide the created with Chroma for branding. You can add your sales video, just click here and put the link in. You can also add your demo video. You can get rid of your social proofs if you don't want them, FAQs, or you can keep them in place. But it already has all the information, so you just put your call to action here. I'll just put it back to Chroma. You can pick your length here as far as length of your sales page. Change your color palettes and go. Okay, so there's a sales page. I finished it. As you can see, that's the same title I put at the top there. That's your link that you put in there, your call to action link. You can download this from right here. But as you can see, it's a perfectly designed website. Images, everything that you need. And your call to action buttons included. So you can share this page by clicking that. It's actually live. So if I go there, the page is live. You can come here, click here. You can create your short and long form video script. So just click here. It's gonna give you one between 3,000 characters or less, and another one between 1,000 and less or less. With your descriptions, your titles, and tags. You can copy that, run over to your video creator, use it as is. If you want to edit the sales page, you can click here. You can change all these images. You can change the names of people if you had the if you have testimonials. All that's editable. So that's all stored under your projects. So if you go back to your view your ads, you saw how you can immediately share your page, but you can also share individual ads. So you can come back to your ads and say, okay, I want to share this. You can click the share button here. It'll generate the share link for you. And say I want to share it on Facebook. Boom, there it is. Next, and share. And it's done. Another great feature that you can do real quick if you're trying to get traffic is you have your website here. So I'll put right here, and I'll apply that. And now for the ads, it added our link to the bottom, and those are highlighted colors that we chose. We could also increase the size of that by coming here and making that extra large and apply to all the slides. So now the link underneath is a little bit larger. As you can see, it's more defined. It looks great. So say we have our branding up here. We want to get rid of it. We can actually go back to our global settings right here, and if we click under global ad copy, we can remove the branding from all kits. So I'll click that, remove it. As you can see, it removed all of the branding. Might be still some left, but yeah, it takes them off pretty quick. But there is a lot here to actually, as far as customizations. You can also add badges here. Say if you want to add an overlay, say for this is new or something like that, or if you want to put your own custom text in, you can right there. I'll leave that banner, and I'll just select a few here. So you see it only applies to those two, and you can pick what you want that to be. Rectangle, I'll pick a hexagon, and we'll say large, and this is the positioning here, so I'll say 55. That's halfway down the page, and we'll put it on the right side, so around 15% in, and we'll hit apply. you can see, it dropped the patch right on there. And if you still want to edit that some more, you got your degree angles here, so I'll just pull that back and make it 45 degrees so it looks a little cool. And I'll say apply. And as you can see, it kind of turned it into a cool little angle there, but that's all customizable to your likings along with everything else on here. These are global settings, so you can change everything globally, or you can just select a few ads that you want to change onto. So say if you want to clear your selection and say there's a particular image you want behind all of your ads, you can come here to your background options and say you want to upload an image. I'll pick this little kid here and we'll just open that up. And I'll say apply to all. Okay, so you can see it applied that to all the images. And of course it perfectly placed it. And those are the ones that we highlighted in the beginning. But like I said, you have more than enough options to really optimize these ads in any possible way that you want to. Once your copy is made, it does a really good job on different ad copy for all of the ads, perfectly optimized for any ad platform that you decide to choose. And like I said, the great thing is you can download, you can share it instantly. And boom, it's done. Same with Twitter, Facebook, just as simple as that. And your image, it has your link in the bottom. And just like that, and you can boost the link if you want. But as you can see, you can get immediate traffic. You also have your share link right here. If you want to actually share it, you can. Clicks, it copies it. And boom, there's your image with a link back to your site. So that's Chroma in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. But there's a lot more features here. You have templates here. You have your team collaboration. You have your ad platforms here. You have your analytics here as well. Campaigns to set up, and your sales pages. So it's a lot to get into. So hope you enjoyed the video and talk to you soon.